Welcome everyone to Chess TV episode 174. Today is something. October 8th, 2015, and we're doing something that we love doing. I like to call it loser's chess because I can identify with that. Most people seem to call it anti-chess. It's a game of chess where you try to lose all your pieces. Now, this was a very difficult game for me to play when it first came on this website. I'd only played it once or twice in my life, and I was not very good, and I learned there's a lot to learn in anti-chess, aka loser's chess. It's a must-capture game where every time you can take a piece, you must. But if you have multiple pieces you can choose from, you can make a choice. Also, the king is not anything special. You also need to lose the king in order to win the game. You lose all your pieces to win. This game is full of traps in the opening. Similar to atomic chess, one wrong move and you're suddenly forced to capture everything in a long sequence of doom. So let's go play without any further ado, and I'll just show you how bad it can go. I've been practicing. Oh, it's Rondep, of course. No, Rondep, I want to play this time control. I've gone temporarily invisible. Don't mind. There's an angry person in the chat, so I don't think I have a moderator to help me out here. So I will ban him myself. I'm back. If only I had Rondep as a mod, wouldn't that be great? Oh great, I'm playing Rondep right now. So this game, you try to lose all your pieces. Now, I've been doing a lot of practicing of this game. As you can see, my rating has been boosted up to 1762. That's much higher than it normally is. In fact, if you look here in my profile, you can see a sequence of wins. See that win? See that win? See that win? Win? See that win? See that? Okay, so they're all against Groningen, but don't mind that. Just imagine that they're against different people, because what you see here is a lot of wins of anti-chess. A lot of wins. So clearly, because I've been winning so much, then there's some more wins there. I must be really good. It's not actually true, but I'm somewhat improved. So here I must capture one of these pawns, and I have a choice as to which. I think I will choose this one because it pulls out his rook. I actually want to take his rook. It's kind of counterintuitive in this game, but I wish to capture his pieces, just not all of them. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. So now he's going to have to take this. I will go here. I could undefend that pawn with rook here, but after he takes, then there's no way to not end up getting his rook soon afterward. And I think I'd rather just have my piece be out and active right now. So right now, this move I think would win for me. His knight takes here, then I put my pawn here, and he has to take here, and I can, you know, do more things. So he has to throw the knight away in order to avoid that kind of ending. Oh, queen here, not a problem. I'm going to take the e pawn. So I think I'm still doing great. Yes, this is very good. So here I will capture him here. Yeah, so should I take this? I think this is a losing move, but it's difficult to tell. Unfortunately, his rook can do that, and now I'm toast. This could work. I'm going to take this way, and then I'm going to take this way, and then I won't be able to take anything more. It's very delicate here, but I'll start with this capture, actually. What's he going to take? Yeah, it's not unclear. Oh, this is kind of fun. This is kind of interesting. Okay, so he takes here, I take the knight. He has to, okay, so he's going this way. Okay, so if I take that rook, then I lose, so I won't. Oh, so clever. Oh, I did not see that. Oh, that's really smart. Now I have to take this, and now I have to take this. You have improved, now I have to take this. Improved. Oh, well, I'm getting some serious shout outs. I lose. Oh, what went wrong here? So I think that was very, very clever of him to take that way and then that way, and then that was just bad, you know. I think maybe I should not have taken the queen. So at this point, this is like a key point of the position where I can take the queen or I don't have to. But if you count my pieces in this area of the board, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. And in this area, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of them. So if we have a capturing race here, I'm going to win the race, which is bad because I want to be the loser of the race. I'm going to be taking more things. So if I just take something and he takes something like this, and then I take many more things and so does he, eventually I'll have 2 things left and he has taken all my things and I will, I will have taken all his things. It's bad. It's bad. I will end up with all his things and lose. So that's why actually I took the queen, is because I had more things. I didn't want that. But it was very delicate. I don't think there was any escape from just losing after that point, since it's a must-capture game. Let's see how we go. I think I'm not going to give X-Ray LX any shout-out. So at this point, I can play A4. He takes with bishop, my rook takes. And then he plays knight out here, my rook takes. He moves his rook here, my rook takes. And then he doesn't have any way to not take my rook. I'm actually going to do this. It's probably bad, but let's see how he beats me. I overlooked that. Take that with the king. Otherwise, it's very dangerous. Because if I take with queen, his bishop can come out here, which it can do anyway, but you know how it is. It will eventually. And if I take with bishop, same problem. If I take with knight, see, if the bishop comes out like this, I just lose, because king f8, and then I have to take that, then I have to take these, and I lose. You have to be very careful about getting, yeah, it's dangerous. Hello, Ashley. Ashley the man is here. Hello, Ashley250. So I don't want to capture all his things, but I will capture some of them. I don't want to take this. If I do, then my bishop will end up taking here. When he pulls out, I'll just lose. So this is my best choice. All you have to do, if you've got 2 options, is to determine one of them is horrible. And then the other, by definition, should be tried. I think I'll pull back. And then if he plays here, I'll go with the knight. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm about to take all the things, but I'm okay because I can take this. I think I'm okay here. Game per frame. Oh, where? The oh, where? Indeed. I had to play rook c8. Yep. Whatever it is. Whatever it is that he's writing is true. I didn't see e5. I think I lose now. If the knight moves, I can save myself because the rook will guard it. So the knight can't move. So I have to take... I'm just going to lose now. Oh! No, I definitely lose. I don't think there's any way to not lose here. Oh, Rondep's pretty good at loser's chess. So I think actually a4 was bad. You guys remember way back with the Wayback Machine? Here. I actually think this is a losing move. And this might be kind of mind-blowing, but I think that. So take, and I don't have a lot of good choices. All of these moves are forced. Here I could take with something else like king or queen, but after king over I end up taking this. And the bishop moves and I take this, and I guess at that point I could get rid of my rook. Much empowerment. Okay, so my queen is attacking these squares. So I lose. I guess I'll give up. I'll play you again, Rondep, even though I've received a challenge for... And so I'll actually say that to him. You. I will play you soon. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Okay, I'm not going to play a4 this game because I have the black pieces. Pretty good reason. So we're going to try to do better on the queen side here. So this time, I'm going to play differently. I'm going to take the c pawn. Last game I went this way, and then the bishop, came out that way. That was very bad. This way I think will be different. if I can help it. So I'm so tempted to play queen out here. It unguards this pawn, which is nice if he takes that. But of course he's going to take this one. And at which point I'm going to take this one and be awesome. Just watch. Actually, this is bad. I don't want that, because then he'll just capture more. So maybe I should take his queen. Yeah, that would be bad. I shouldn't take his queen. Maybe I should take here. Yeah. And then no matter what he does, I'll take his queen. If he takes me here, I'll... Oh, what if he takes my rook? Then I can't take his queen. Dubious. Oh, chess intensifies. I love it, Sergeant Flipper. Where are you even from? I didn't even know there was a Sergeant Flipper in the world. You're flipping around here with a sergeant face. Hi. Sorry, I guess I'll say hi to him so he doesn't flip me. Hi, Sergeant Flipper. It's very strange having a flipper in here. Yes, there is a table base or something for Antichess. In fact, Antichess has been nearly solved, this game that we're playing, but just not quite. Losers, chess, openings, for example. Just for example, right? So here's a suicide chess book browser. Here's all of the first moves you can make. And these have been determined to be losses, including e4, d4, d3, some knight moves, and some pawn moves. But these aren't for sure losses, so you can play them and hope not to lose. But quickly, it becomes solved. So I take the queen. Next, I take here. I'll say sorry, like a Canadian. Did you know they don't say sorry in Canada? They say sorry. Knight here looks good. They do, and when they go shopping for apples and oranges, they say produce instead of produce. It's very disconcerting to me. So I'll throw the knight away, which is different than dancing the knight away. It's more vigorous. Pawn takes, push. He has two attackers here, so he can't throw anything away too well on that square. And this unguards this square. The pawn is no longer here. So when I push here, it's then not guarded. So I think I can loosen things here. Oh, that was a mistake, I think. Can't lose things fast enough. d5. Let's do this. It's not that strong, but it doesn't lose immediately. Oh, I really wanted his king to take a bunch of stuff. I wonder if I missed something there. Here. Nope, don't let the bishop out. Because he'll play this, and then this, and then this, and I'll just lose. Something like that. Be very, very careful. Don't attack anything, you know what I mean? So this could work. This could work now. I've unguarded this square so that when I push, I don't have to recapture. Then I can lose something here. That's okay. I'm going to take a few things here and then be done with that. Okay, so I push, he has to take, then I go here and he has to take, then I up, he has to take, and then I rook and he has to take. Then I've lost all my big things. But that could still be a problem because of the small things on this chessboard, namely these pawns. So I'm actually going to push again. It's weird he guarded that. He's going to flag. Run out of time, Rondep. Make anything because he has to take it. This should work. This should work. Let's do this. I win. Take that. Take that. Take that. No, I'm stupid. Ah. I didn't realize my bishop could take there, but I can still win. Take my bishop. I could still win. That was just luck, though, because I seriously did not see that bishop opening diagonal was opened up and diagonally at his pawn. But fortunately, I had just enough power to still win that game. So, Rondep, that was really nice of you to offer a rematch, but I'm going to go play Srush now. And so, decline that invitation. I'll come back and play you some more if you're still around, but I want to play right now. So I noticed everyone plays e3. Do you know why that is? I play it also. It's because right here on the Suicide Chessbook answer page, it says move e3 score 4.67, which seems good. I mean, it's the biggest score on this page. All these other scores, they're less. So that's why I play it. Especially not the one that says lost down here. I try not to play that one. Okay, so knight takes. Knight comes out. This is an opening that seems quite familiar to me, seeing as we've played it every game so far today. And there's a challenge from Program Fox. I want to play with you, Program Fox. Because to be honest, I didn't even know you could program a fox. I thought foxes were biological matter, completely unprogrammable. I don't want to take that queen. If I do, I'll take everything. Maybe that's okay. Take the queen, he takes my knight. Take the pawn, he takes my pawn. Take the rook, he takes my rook. Yeah, that's going to be bad. My bishop is going to be on a rampage for sure. So let's play here and hope for the best. This square is guarded. That's important so that he can't play d3 and lose it. This square is guarded twice. That's also important so that if he moves either piece here, the other one is guarding it. And I think I'll take his queen now since I have to. And this square is not guarded twice, so he could throw his rook at some point. Oh, never mind. Never mind. That would be a silly observation on my part. Let's throw this out with the bath water. That's my only move, so I'm going to play it. What do I think of Jerry? I don't know anything about Jerry. It's not over yet. See, this is attacked twice. So I'm safe here. If he moves one of his pieces, the other will guard it. So, and over here, yeah, I do take this, but now this is attacked twice. And this is, oh, I'm attacking it twice to once. That could be a good move right there. If I take it with the rook, I'll end up with a knight attacking these two things. I'll lose for sure. If I take it with the knight, I'll end up with a rook attacking this thing. And I'll lose for sure. So I think I'd rather lose for sure with my knight, because it's harder to see how I'll lose. Actually, it's quite clear how I'll lose, and that's too bad. Don't want to lose, but I will. I lose horribly. Maybe he'll mess up. Seems unlikely. It seems possible. It seems possible, guys, that at some point right here, I will play some clever moves. Bishop here's the only move. I don't know, this doesn't work. But I can play it anyway, and then it doesn't work. Now I have two, see the same problem I have that he had. Two things. So I'll resign. At least I got the bishop in. So I move one, and then I take with the other. GG SRXA. I want to play one more match with you just because you have the white pieces. That's not fair. I want the white pieces. And then I want to play against Program Fox, who is 1273 with a question mark, which means it could be 2000 and you just don't know because his rating's not that accurate. You cannot win, says Sarah. I'm going to play this way. Same as my opponents have. And I'm liking this Queen H5. I know it's stupid, but I'm playing it. I've been playing a lot of Queen H5. What if it's stalemate in loser's chess? Great question. Stalemate is a win for the player who's been stalemated. I think I can win this now. I really don't think that I won't win because neither of these is guarded. Take my queen, please. I guess he won't, and then I won't win. I'll try this move. Okay, so now I can play anything I want, which is going to be this pawn getting out of the way, so he can't play here. His knight is quite trapped. If it moves this way, I get this pawn out of the way and he has to go here. That's the start menu button. Doesn't help. And if he goes this way, then I push this pawn and both of his things here can be taken. So the knight is trapped. Oh. So he's going to be forced to capture. I'm going to want to take with a knight at that point. Seems okay. Oh, indeed, yes. But it's not over. So you got that out. Come on. The goal here is to lose all your pieces in a must-capture game. If you're confused about that. He's going to try to draw my rook out like this, so I will avoid that fate. This way. So clever. And now we're in a middle game. This is like the middle game of loser's chess. It's actually hard to reach the middle game without accidentally losing in the opening. However, if you do survive this far, it's almost like a game of chess. You wish to like maneuver your pieces around a bit, which is what we're going to do here, because there's no easy way to force the opponent to lose, win. I'm going to try this. It's very bold, but all of the squares that I'm attacking are guarded by his various things, this way, and this way. So he can't throw anything away right now, which means I can throw my knight away at one of these locations in exchange for a pawn. And now I can draw this pawn out here like a bad artist. So here he takes, then here he takes. This is looking good. Now I move away from the knight. What kind of piece is he going to create when he promotes? If it's a rook, then I want my king right here. If it's a bishop, then I want my king up here. What's wrong? Oh, no. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, what could I have done differently? Something, right? Nah, maybe nothing. How do I get his pawn to promote now? I better throw my bishop away. This'll work. I win anyway. Huh! I accidentally win. I'm stalemated and I win and I beat him. And look at that. His rating is ginormously smaller than it was because I stole all them points. GG. I'm feeling smart right now. Guys, are you feeling as smart as I am? No, because you're just sitting at your computers or mobile phones or tablets watching me. Well, I appreciate that. I know it's not that exciting to lose all your pieces, but it's fun for me. I'm having a good time. Decline. I'll BRB. Scrab. Program Fox. Program Fox is up. And I can't even spell Fox without looking like a swear word. Let's go. 1273. Okay. I'm being asked by Superboo Ebb what I think of Jerry, but I don't know Jerry, to be honest. So, H3, I think that's a mistake. I think I can win now. Because if you look over here, Suicide Chessbook, and you're like, H3, okay, why is this lost? It says it's lost because of knight H6. So clearly, since it says that, I can come right over here and play knight H6 and just win, just bing. I actually looked this up yesterday because I was curious, how do you lose with H3? I mean, it's just so innocuous, if that's even a word. And it turns out the way you lose is like 30 moves long. Your king goes out to the middle and goes sideways a couple of times. It's very intense. So maybe I don't quite know how to defeat such an opponent. But at least I can play knight H6. Okay, take that, right? Take it now, his queen. No, don't take it. Draw his bishop out, because his bishop is going to make himself lose. This bishop is going to be the death of him, which actually right now it is. I take this way. Then I wait patiently. And he takes all my things. I win. This game's very difficult to not lose right away. And my opponent has just lost right away. I'll lose all my things now. Take all my things and enjoy that. Oh. Oh, really? I did not notice that. What do I capture with? This is a bit problematic. If I take with pawn, then I'm guarding this suddenly. I don't want that, so I take with knight. I'm still guarding it. I take with rook. I guess I'll take with rook. It's the best bad option. Well, that was silly. I guess I should have played h5 instead of h6, or is that a? So now I must play here. Let's not do any thinking. He takes my knight. Now that's double guarded, so I'm okay. I'm gonna lose the rook. I should win this. I'm ignoring the chat very harshly. I should win this. Take my pawn. Take my bishop. Take my pawn. King, pawn, whatever. Take it all. And take that too. Chess Whiz wins. It's very difficult not to lose when this kind of thing is happening. It just falls apart so fast. Thank you for the game program, Fox. G, which means game. I'll rematch you one time if you wish. And then we'll go find a new opponent. So this is an example of what happens in anti-chess, also known as loser's chess. If you're not a super experienced nerd, in just 2 or 3 moves, you just lose all your pieces. And by that I mean you win all the opponent's pieces and lose the game. It's so difficult not to just get into a cascading capture of doom that I feel like it's going to happen again. This is actually really powerful. What's going on? I'll keep it spicy a little bit longer with this move. I keep playing queen h5, you know. In every game, I just move my queen out here. It just feels nice to get rid of my queen, even though it's probably not nice to lose your queen. But I also capture his rook because I take this, his rook takes here, I take here, and I'm ahead of rook. That seems nice. I do lose my queen in exchange for his rook, but Beats is in the house. He says Antichess is Ez. He was 2600. Don't know if I believe him. So let's make him lose his rook. For sure and certain, this is a loss for me. He has any move possible here. He could play f5. He could play, but at this point, I calculated this far. At this point, he can't throw anything away losingfully because he has 2 attackers here, so he can't just lose something on that square. Let's go look up a community of players. Beats. How do you spell Beats? I can't find you, Beats. You probably deleted your username again. Oh, en passant, of course. Why wouldn't I play that? And now you will take all my things. Take them all. Take it. What's taking you so long, Program Fox? Take more of my things. So the question is, when he promotes here, oh. No problem. I'll take that with my bishop. When he promotes, what will he promote into? I don't know. Interesting question. I think I'll play rook b1 at just the key moment so that I can take this knight. This is kind of fun, guys. I don't know if you're having fun, but I'm kind of having fun. Oh, oh, oh. I can lose my bishop. Oh, yes, yes, yes. This will win. This will work. Lose my bishop on this square, pulling his rook out to destroy me. So now here he takes, here he takes, here, and I'm good. This will work. There are other options, but take my pawn, and then here. And I'll pre-move this. He resigns. Good game, good game. So actually the winning maneuver is this. I think at that point he could not survive, although he had a few possibilities. I don't think he could quite survive. Which was actually why I played e4. Remember at the point where I played my pawn up one square? Let's look at the anal board. Right here, I was like, this probably loses. I actually think this is a losing move. In this position, it's his turn after this trade. And he's got a lot of options. But if he's not careful, I'm going to play f4, g3, and the pawn does this thing. And so he has to watch out for this. And I don't know quite, I can't even draw it on the screen, it's so deadly. I don't know quite how he can prevent that, but since it's his turn, that's key, he really does have some options. And I might actually, as him, push his pawn here, because these two squares are attacked multiple times by all my things, and so it's not in danger of capturing anything that won't capture it immediately back. So that gets him out of that problem after f5, etc. So I think maybe e4 is not a winning move, but it's something. It's definitely something. Let's go play again. So I hope you guys are learning a little bit about Antichess. You can play this game yourself at Kleenex.com. Just kidding, that's where you can buy Kleenex. At lichess.org, that's lichess.org. You can click play. You don't even have to sign up, and then you can choose Antichess, which is this game. It's also called Loser's Chess in my brain, which is why this episode is called Loser's Chess. It's a must-capture game. You have no choices but to capture anything you can. And this is where I don't play a4. Guys, remember when I played this at the beginning of the episode? No, you don't. You weren't even watching. I wish you guys watched. This is another bad move, 93. So what do I play here? He's going to pull my knight out. So I'll just move it there. He was going to play his bishop here. I will counter his O high with an O high, which is Greek. O. That's Greek. That's an Omicron right there. Okay. Maybe rook b1. What do you think? I think rook b1's pretty strong. Take that with my king. Don't allow any funny business. I think I could be winning. See my rating just climbing up because I'm so good at this now. Crazy House would be a great variant to have on Lichess. Thank you for mentioning that in chat. If we just keep saying it, maybe Thibault will cancel his day job and spend all his time working on it. No, the reason we don't have Crazy House is that it's crazy hard to program, and no one has done it for free. Literally, no one has done it for free. That's the reason. I think I'll take this one. I could take this one, pulling his knight back. But I don't see any advantage to doing that, and then I'll push here to prevent the knight from throwing itself away in this way. So I kind of like my position here. I am ahead of queen. That seems good. Queen against her rook, right? His pieces are delicately positioned. If he moves one, then I will lose a bunch of pieces, which is my goal. So that could be good. I can't really develop anything. Let's be interesting. I'm going to push one square here. And the purpose is unclear, but with one attacker and he has two attackers, that's not going to work out for him. Now let's bring my knight over. I could play here. No, let's not do that. Because then I'd have two attackers here and he'd move something into it and lose a bunch of stuff. So let's not do that. Very, very careful play is required. We have reached the middle game. Now, I don't know what to do, and I'm out of time, so I'll just make a move. Very careful. My queen feels like a liability in this position. Ooh. No matter which one he takes, I capture back. And then that piece is not the end of me because anything I'm attacking is well guarded. It's a dubious situation, but quite true. The knight doesn't have any way to go anywhere more deadly, and the bishop is attacking something twice. So here, everything's okay here. The queen is not going to kill me. Now I could throw away my knight. Which I'll do. I don't know what to do. Oh, I should probably play king up. Yeah, I think I should play king up here. Let's actually get his rook. I can take a few more things, but not everything. I don't know what to do. Oh no, the bishop's going to take a lot of things now. Hopefully not everything. Yeah, probably everything. Maybe not everything. If it goes this direction, then these pawns aren't totally destroyed. Oh, he found a way. Ah, so I'm sitting there in that middle game about 15 moves ago right here. This is a really interesting part of loser's chess. It's a position where nobody's losing. It's like, what do I even do? Am I supposed to think? I don't know what to think about. There's like no useful moves. I don't even know what to do. So you're supposed to get your pieces mobile, like more, like when you start out, they're all defending each other like this. Like, you know, your rook is defending your queen is defending everything. That's not so good because if something needs to lose itself, it's guarded, which is bad. And, Twitch and RooTube. I think maybe that was a mistake, taking his rook, but it seemed okay. It seems okay here. What do I need to play here? My bishop is such a liability. Maybe in this position I should not I should not capture his rook. I should play here. I should play there, because if he pushes, take, and I will win, because his rook goes on a rampage. And if he doesn't push, then I will push, take. No, because then I take that. Oh, that's not going to work. It's close. Oh, it's difficult. So when you get in these positions where you actually have to think, you don't know what to think about. I don't even know what you try to do in this game. So we're getting advice in the chat. It says, the best advice I can give anyone is try to lose weight. I don't think that'd be a good idea for me because I would blow away. But anyway, it says this. You can only lose around 1 to 2 pounds a week. That's great. In 10 weeks, I'd be gone. So it's going to take time, but eventually it'll work. So stick to a diet. Eat vegetables, leafy greens, and protein. Stay away from carbs and soda sugar. Eat. What should you eat? Veggies. Eat veggies, yeah, no one can argue with that because they taste bad, right? Isn't there an inverse correlation between things that taste good and things that are good for you? It seems to me that if it's good for you, it tastes bad. If it's bad for you, it tastes good. Who invented that anyway? It's actually a twist. I actually know what that's about. I always want to play queen h4, don't I? It's like I just can't ever resist that move. I'm going to play differently. I like time ruble, yes. See, I see that my queen won't do anything too deadly here. There's 2 defenders here, so he won't throw anything away on that square. There's 2 defenders here, or 3. There's 2 defenders here. I got a defender here. So the queen is harmless. So that's the question. Why do good things taste bad, and why do bad things taste good? It's difficult for me to explain while playing chess, isn't it? That's my only move. I'll take with rook. Gives me some mobility. The reason is capitalism. That's not even making sense, that move there. Let's play g5. The reason is not quite capitalism. The reason is economics. The reason is economics. That's way more accurate. Yeah, this is why I play g5. So I could throw my things away. So now here, I'm guarding this square. The pawn is no longer guarding that, so I can throw away my knight on that square. This is safe because he's got a defender of any throwaway square. Seems good. Yes, yes, Jay Chosen is on the right track. The people who develop the products make them taste good. Exactly. There are these chemicals, you could call them that, or concoctions perhaps, that make things taste addictive. And of course that makes you eat them. And so the smart marketers have put them in the food. So things like potato chips contain these things. I think I blocked that pawn. There's no point. No need to block it. And so that is why potato chips are so impossible to stop eating. There's something called monosodium glutamate, perhaps you've heard of it, and usually it goes by MSG, which stands for monosodium glutamate. But it's something that tastes, no one even knows how it tastes. But it makes you want to eat it. This isn't working. No, my plan went backwards, but it's not over yet. It is not over. Yeah, I know about that capture, but what about... How do I lose my things now? This way, I guess. I'm going to push, and then rook and whatever, blah, 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 and he'll take my things. Does that seem useful to lose all my things? I'm not really sure. I think I should just promote. I should probably move the bishop. Oh, this is difficult. I love chess, but this is not chess. I'm going to promote to a rook. Whoa, maybe not a rook here. Then I'll end up taking this. Nope, not a rook. So I guess a king. King is always a safe choice. Here. Here. So that I can move here. Ooh, I'm sure I lose. One square. So that if he kings, see this is brilliant. If he makes a king, bishop up, he has to take two things in a row. If I move two square, he takes the bishop. Oh, that might be better actually, for me. I think he'll make a king. I think that's his best move here. Oh, this is fun. I mean, I like thinking about these kinds of things just because I like thinking. So he makes a queen. I move my rook. He takes the bishop. If he makes it a rook, I meant if he makes it a rook. And I throw away the rook. A rook would beat me, actually. No, I could beat a rook with bishop here. Then he takes all the things. Yes, he cannot make a rook. So he makes a king. So I need to think about kings. He makes a king. He makes a rook! I win. Yes! Ah, so smart, so wonderful. Beating Rondep is not easy in any kind of chess. Not even losers. Yes! The Room Dark Egg Base Punch to you! I love it. I love it. So because you become accustomed to these delicious, salty, fatty tastes like potato chips, then the normal foods like broccoli actually start feeling bad, tasting bad. You may not know this about me, but broccoli is one of my favorite foods. I mean, it's good unless you get it under hot water and then it becomes cooked instantly, defiled by the hot water. Yes, I cannot deny that. Yes, indeed. Do not play a4. I think a4 is losing. So I guess I'll try this again. Play this same game. Interesting move. Let's just push this, I guess. Yeah, broccoli tastes bad compared to potato chips. It's so much true that if you eat some potato chips, that makes broccoli taste bad at the moment, like that delicious whatever potato chippy taste in your mouth is going to be an anti-broccoli taste. You're like, man, what is this broccoli? It's so green, right? So what you should do then is not eat the potato chips. So that's very difficult because you're chemically designed to do so. Can I play here? Bishop, take the bishop. Take a few things and be okay. I don't think that's a good idea. E4. Oh, this is dangerous. I probably should not do that. You should not eat such foods, and that'll actually go a long way toward solving your problems. But it takes an insane amount of self-control. So what's going to happen here? G5 is going to happen. I'm not sure what he said there. It's snow. Does this say ice cream? Helado. Helado is ice cream in Spanish. It kind of looks like that. This is so difícil. No. No. This move. Yes. I survived. I mean, I was so close to losing because bishop takes here after g5 and then knight f6. I lose. The bishop just takes all the things. And those other moves were also bad and problematic. But in this position, I have not yet died, which is good. I don't want to die yet. Come on. Come on, you can do this. Oh, great question from Jay Chosen. What about if you just eat vegetables instead of potato chips? Then will the vegetables taste good? It takes years of conditioning to overcome the programming that the potato chips have programmed into you. One moment, please. So it takes really hard work. It won't just be one day. You'll be like, oh yes, I'm no longer addicted to MSG because I didn't eat it today. It's not like that. It's much more difficult. So you'll have to actually really focus on it. It's tough. And that's what I've done, and that's why all I eat is rice, and I'm so healthy. I'm just kidding. I also eat other things besides rice. I don't know what I'm doing. This is one of those difficult middle games. And he's found a way to ruin me. Yep, I'm ruined now. I might be okay. His rooks have a hard time not guarding each other. So I actually might not end up taking all the things. Which is good. Move this rook. I really hope he runs out of time. Okay, so take this. Now, here. He's got attacker here, so I can just move out of the way and win. I should just be able to win this, actually. Oh, I can't move out of the way in a way that... Oh, if only I could. But then my next move has to be a capture. Oh, he added me time. I just totally ran out of time right there. Wow, I'll just type things. Okay, so my best move here, I think. And even though I just took his rook, which is terribly inadequate. So now I can throw away my knight. This is bad again. He can win this. Oh, I needed to find a way that was better. Let's pull his... Oh, oops. Oops. Oh, but now he's made a huge mistake. Because he's going to take this. Let's pull his rook in this direction. That's a knight. To lose one of these two pawns. Such a liability to have both of these pawns, guys, because you take so many moves to queen this thing into something useless like a king, and then it's so many more moves to promote the other one, and you can't really lose it until it's promoted, because he's not going to wander anything into a capturing location. So here I make a rook. He moves his king up, take. He moves his king up, take. I lose. Okay. So I don't make a rook. I make a king. Later. I hope he plays here. Same problem. So I guess I'll make a king. It's my only way not to lose. I think it's my only way not to lose. This is interesting. This is definitely interesting. It's the fight of the... No! No! Was there any way not even to lose this? Yes, I could just... I don't know. King here. Oh. Frown face. Well, you should have won because I ran out of time anyway. So in this position, I have a choice. I can also instead... analysis, please. I can also instead lose my rook this way. Oops. Knight over. Right? But this pawn is a real headache. There's no way to lose it without promoting it first. It's going to take forever. So I decided to focus on a way to lose one of these pawns. And you know, I wonder if I could promote to rook very, very cleverly here. Like, I play here, he comes toward me. Like, actually go for his king, maybe. Like, if he throws away his king, maybe I can win this. He has to be really careful. Obviously. And then rook. Right? Is this weird or what? See? See, I could win. I don't want to play you at that high control, Rondef. So I think maybe I should have thrown away the knight and then promoted to a rook in some fancy maneuver. The endgames are so interesting. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Which is also McDonald's catchphrase, but don't believe them. You don't love it. You're simply addicted. I am fighting against Bulletproof 91, who has an even larger rating than I'm used to. Ready for that. Rondep, so sad that I didn't take this challenge right. Queen f3, is that a forced win? Playing against a 2100 tells me that I'm probably just going to lose here. Queen f3, huh? I should probably learn from that move. No, I refuse to take your queen. I would lose if I did that. Take the queen, rook takes, take this. Rook takes, take this. Yeah, I don't want to bring my bishop there. So now I take with rook. Because I don't want bishop on this diagonal. That would destroy me. Look at that. It's that d3 trick from earlier this cast. I take, knight a3, take, and then d3, and he wins. Do I have any other moves? No, this is my only legal move, so I guess I'll play it. See that? d3, this guy knows this whole opening. d3, so now I'd rather win, but I'm just going to lose. So I tried it with the rook, taking with the rook first, and it just lost so badly. So let's try this way. Let's also lose this way. Forced capture. I'm sure he has a way to just beat me. But how does he beat me? Something like this, I think. Yeah. Now this is my only move. Then here. Okay, I have a choice now. This is fantastico. Fantastically bad. If I take this way, yeah, I'll try this way. Because this one's losing, so I'll lose the other way. Now I'll resign, because I can see quite clearly. d3. When did I lose? It's an interesting question. Because at this point I haven't lost. At this point I haven't lost. At this point I think I've lost. At this point I think I've lost, actually. Because anytime the bishop takes, I just have to take this stuff in the beginning. Knight takes a2 or knight takes a6. He's like in the beginning. When you sat down to play me, that's when you lost. So that's how it feels. Give me a second. Okay, I'll give you a second. So yeah, I think I've lost here. So the question is, after queen f3, is there any better move? Shout out. I will not read that whole thing. It's definitely not something I'll read. If, let's open this in a new tab. If here, still here, I don't dare take that, then I have another choice. This is definitely better. And I just love queen h4. He has to take something. I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah, don't move that. So I guess knight takes a2 is the mistake. I think if I play knight takes c2 and then the rook, then I'm okay. Then it's too complicated for me to know. See if he says that. Takes b4? What? You're kidding. That's my only legal move. Oh yes, yes. Knight takes b4 loses. Wow. So apparently this move is also a loss. Probably this. But I'm not sure what move now is the killer. That's interesting. Interesting. What about take c2? Knight takes c2. Maybe he doesn't play queen f3. No, he does play queen f3. Knight takes c2. Still queen b7. I know this is kind of not interesting for you guys watching, so I'll tell you a joke. There was this guy walking down the road, and he saw this hole by the side of the road. He's like, wow, there's that giant hole. I wonder how big it is, because he can't even see the bottom. So he takes a little rock, and he throws it in, and he listens. He's like, he didn't even hear that rock hit the bottom. It was so deep. So he takes a larger rock. It's like this big round. It's like the loaf of bread. And he chucks that thing into the hole. And he listens, and he listens, and he listens. And it's like, there's no bottom to this hole. It is so deep. He's like, wow, this thing must go to China. I don't even know. He's already in China. That's the joke, right? So he takes this huge boulder. It's like 3 feet tall. And he shoves, he's rolling, takes all his strength. He rolls it into the hole, and he's like, this is definitely going to make some thud, and then I can hear how loud it is. He listens to this, and and it's like, he does not hear that hit the ground. It's like the hole just goes on forever. It's just amazing. And then, out in the corner of his eye, he sees this goat, and this goat is running toward him as fast as he can. He's like, what is this goat doing? It's chasing him. It's going straight at him, and it's just about to hit him. He steps out of the way, and the goat jumps in the hole. And of course he hears nothing. The goat is just going down. And maybe he hears meh, because that's what a goat does, right? And he's like, this hole is so mysterious. I must be in a joke or something. And this farmer's walking by, because obviously every joke needs a farmer. He says to this farmer, hey, farmer, do you have a goat? Because farmers and goats go together. No, because this goat just jumped into this hole. I have no idea what's going on, but this goat, it just jumped into this hole. And the farmer's like, yeah, but that couldn't have been my joke. Because my joke, that could not have been my goat, because my goat was tied to a huge rock. That's the whole joke. I don't really have following everything. Okay, thanks. We'll play one more game. 1 minute game of Antichess. And then we will call it a game. Last game. Good luck. We'll call it a show. We will not call it a game. I'm going to try the bishop. See if this works. I'm always playing queen out, right? Okay, still looking okay. Oh no, I'm gonna have to take this, so I probably lose now. No, I'm okay. I don't think Rook C1 was very powerful. "41 seconds. I'm doing well on time here. This looks good. I mean, he's got way too many defenders. I take this. No. Yeah. I don't want to end up taking his rook here. Seems like that would go badly. Oh no, I'm going to end up taking his rook there anyway. And this is quite bad. Quite bad. I think that he wins. Ah. F4. Brilliant move. You had knight takes e8. Frown. I sure did. I could have won with that, huh? How would I win with knight takes e8? Because he didn't have enough time to finish the game. Shout out. No! No! Shout out! F4 is pretty smart, though. That move right there. Let's look at that. If I take this way, now knight takes e8 doesn't even save me because of king here, and he loses all his things. Of course, I will play this and make him take me, but whatever. So, F4 was pretty good. And this is actually right. But after this move, it's not clear who will win. I think I can win this, actually. And I know I've played a lot of loser's chess here. Shout out to Frowny. I've played a lot of loser's chess, and I've learned that if you can have an extra rook, it's actually really useful. He only has king and 3 pawns. It doesn't give him a lot of versatility to lose the rest of his stuff. So he has to play slow moves. I mean, if he moves his king up, I lose this pawn, for example. So I actually think the rook is so powerful that I could win this. But it's definitely dubious. I hope you enjoyed the show, guys. This has been Loser's Chess. Next episode is Tuesday at 3 p.m. GMT, so we have a fair amount of time between now and then. That's like 5 days. So if there's some specific variant or time control or thing that you want to see on ChessWhiz TV, feel free to post in the comments below the video or in the chat right now if you're watching live, because I care about you so much that I'm sitting here right now telling you that I care about you. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.